Well, hello, Aquarius. Hello, and welcome in. Woohoo! Hey, hey now. Rude. I'm just playing. Welcome to your monthly reading for May of 2023. They came out with such just excitement that I'm going to keep all three of these. Yeah, this is your monthly meeting for May. Hey, I'm back. I've missed you. I know I haven't been posting weekly videos lately, and I'm doing my best. But I will say, it seems like summers are the busiest time for me for work, and work-life balance can be a struggle sometimes. So I'm doing my best, but more than likely throughout the summer months, weekly readings will be few and far between. But that being said, somehow, some way, my goal is to at least give you monthly readings for all the months. So you have something from me every month. So I know you get it. You know how it is. I mean, we all know how it is in this world. So I really appreciate your support. I appreciate the understanding and the support and just all the good stuff. But hey, you're going to get monthly readings, especially this month because May is heating up nicely. I mean, half the month is Mercury in retrograde. So let's just see. Let's see what your month is looking like. So yeah, the first card you have. This is your major theme for May. And side note, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You know the drill. First one, practice patience, Aquarius. Press the pause button. Take a day off from being frustrated with yourself or with others, and patience recaps. No contacts in today. As you can probably tell, patience reaps great rewards. So practice patience. I know, as frustrating as patience can be, universal timing, divine timing, that's frustrating too. So practice patience in May. Ooh, I like this one. Appreciate the beauty of the moon. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. To calm and center yourself, or to simply experience awe, gaze at the moon tonight. Absorb the purity of her energy and sublime presence. Oh, so for the month of May, do a little moon gazing, Aquarius. Recharge yourself by the light of the moon. I love moon gazing. I mean, yeah, so my brain immediately goes to Apollo 13, one of my favorite movies, and you know the thumb and the when Tom Hanks, he puts the thumb up and he's doing this and he covers the moon just as a miraculous way of, wow, we're going to be up there. Yeah, so do a little moon gazing. Channel your inner Apollo 13 Tom Hanks action. Why not? Where did that come from? I don't know. And your last card, experience the passion of fire. Ooh. Reignite your life force by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging in the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. So you need to do moon gazing and fire gazing. Ooh, that's a good balance. Ooh, that's like moon to me, and I have no idea if this is true. This is how I feel about it. Moon is to me is like air. It's space, it's air, and you're an air sign. But fire is different. So fire is a different kind of energy. So it almost feels like you need to balance your air and your fire element a little bit here by gazing at both. Ooh, I like that though. And I love looking at fire. I could look at a fire pit or a fireplace all day. All day. It's something very calming and soothing. And there are fire meditations. So maybe look at that, where it kind of guides you into looking at a candle flame, and it guides you through a meditation of kind of just zoning out while looking at a flame. It kind of puts you in this light trance. So, all right, Aquarius. So you're going to be gazing at the moon. You're going to be gazing at the fire. And you're going to be practicing patience as your major theme. So I'm intrigued. Let's see what your journey looks like for May. Oh, yeah, this is how your cards are going to be today. They're just coming out. Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords. All right. This is more in the beginning of your month. Ooh. Oh. Rude, Aquarius. So rude. No, that's just... that's the need to practice patience, Aquarius, is how I kind of feel it. It's like you just... let's go, get to the point, and it's the energy is like, okay, oh my God, what am I doing? Patience. All right, these came out, I'm going to lay them down as upright, but they were a little, yeah, those two were very reversed. These were almost reversed, but not quite. So let's do this. Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, almost in reverse, but not quite. The Ace of Pentacles and the Fool were pretty much in reverse. So I'm going to leave, I'll leave those in reverse. They feel right to be reversed. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Now let's look at the end of your month. The Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool, which were in the reverse, are more towards the middle of your month. The Hierophant. All right. Very interesting. Huh. It has an interesting feel to your reading. I'll give you that. All right. Last two. The Chariot. That's come out a lot. I like that. The Nine of Swords. And what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of. The Seven of Pentacles. Patience. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is literally the patience card. It's like a need to trust the process, plant your seeds, tend to the garden so your plants will grow, but it takes some time, it takes some effort, it takes some patience because there is a process happening. So basically the whole message of this, what feels like this May reading, is there's a process here, a process that you can't force and a process that you can't control. It's almost like focus on what you can control and have the wisdom to know what you can't. Meaning in the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you can control how you tend to your garden, how you tend to the seeds. You can control watering them every day, making sure they're exposed to sunlight. You can control giving them fertilizer. You can control pruning them when they need to be pruned, like doing all of that type of work. That's within your control. But what you can't control is how quickly that flower blooms, because it has its own process. It's not like you're going to plant the seed today and expect a full-blown flower tomorrow. Like there's a gestation period, basically. Just like with humans, it takes 9 to really 10 months to have a baby. There's a gestation period. You don't want to force that. You don't want to force that. You want that baby to be born beautifully and healthy and perfect at the time it's supposed to be born, which is in 9 to 10 months. Everything has a gestation period. Everything. And it's like that for a reason. It is like that for a reason. Even though we don't understand that reason, it is like that for a reason. So that is the major theme for your reading, for sure. So let's take a deep dive here. Oh, it is ending. It's like you start with the Ten of Pentacles in the month and you're ending with the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, stress, and worry. But I see movement. I do see movement. It feels like you're very worried about this movement of forward. You're worried about moving forward. So let's dive in. So in the beginning of the month, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the High Priestess. So immediately it kind of came in as, you know what you need to do. It's like, you know what you need to do to address this Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles to me is to address your security, to address your finances, to address your home and your hearth. So it's all of it together. So it is, and you can see it in the cards. You can see the Pentacles, so there's abundance, prosperity, money there. You can see the family together, the whole family together. They're happy, they're harmonious, they're living together. So to me, it's the epitome of blending success with a happy, healthy home life. And the King of Swords is sitting in the middle. Very clear, very assertive, very much sitting in their truth of going, I see it clearly. I see it clearly. And the High Priestess is telling me, you know what to do. I get the sense that you are resisting this a little bit. Are resisting this. It's like, how do you... It's like taking action on the Ten of Pentacles is where there might be some resistance that I'm feeling about the High Priestess. Is like your intuition. It's like, you know what to do. Intuitively, you know how to handle the situation. You know how to approach the situation. We'll just say finances in the home, because that puts the two together. So you know how to approach it. You know what to do. It's just the King of Swords, that stepping into it and being assertive and doing it. I feel like there's something there. There's a rub there. So clarify the King of Swords for me. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is action. It is action oriented. Goodness gracious. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right. Yeah. Two more for the King of Swords. Okay, you got all these. We'll go with it. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. There's another need for patience. Slow and steady wins the race. Two of Swords. There's the resistant energy. And the Page of Wands. The Page of Swords. Yes. Okay, this is exactly how it needs to be read, because it comes in like this. So you are resisting new ideas and a new approach to consistency, which is the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but they're slow and steady. They're consistent. They are trustworthy. They commit, and they will get it done. It's like the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. They're not the Knight of Wands, which is in reverse here, which we're going to talk about in a second. I know, Bruno. So it's like you're right in the middle here with those Two of Swords. Like, you don't want any part of it. Like, you don't want any part of any new idea about consistency or slow and steady wins the race. It's the need for patience. It's like you want it done tomorrow. It's like you're over it. You're done with it. F this shit. Like, I want to flip the switch and it just be done. I get you. We have all been there. Aquarius. And you're very resistant of anything else that's going to take any more time. It's almost like you feel like you're losing time, or you're wasting time, or there's some issue that you have with time. It almost comes in more like a judgment. It's almost like your own personal judgment of like, I have spent too much time doing this. And I have a problem with it. So it just needs to be over with, because I'm judging how long this process is taking, or something to that effect. And you're very resistant to new ideas about allowing things to unfold, about the growing period, if you will, the gestation period. You're not really receptive to that in the beginning of the month, although deep down you know it. It's like the High Priestess is like, yeah, but you know it. But there's a lot of resistance in you above your intuition. Like it's head up here. And here's what we're going to talk about here. Here's also the need for patience. It's the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. There is more to learn here about your need, or your desire, I should say. How do I say that? The Knight of Wands is very impulsive. Very impulsive. It's like if it looks good and it feels good, the Knight of Wands is just going in. So you have that where if you have it in reverse, it can be a little overindulgent. It's almost like you're checking out the part of you, the mental aspect of you where it's almost like you don't care the consequences, because everything has every action has a consequence. Happy consequences, maybe negative consequences. Everything has consequences. Everything has a chain reaction. So it's almost like the Knight of Wands, you're having this tendency to not want to look down the road at the potential consequences to your choices. You're just more or less in the mode of, if it looks good, it feels good, I'm going to do it, without thinking a little bit down the road at the consequences of those actions. So that's the first thing that you're learning more about. You're learning more about your relationship to that and what's driving you. And you're also learning how to commit, because the Knight of Wands is not a commitment type of energy. They don't like to commit to things. They're a little, and I say this lovingly, it's just an energy, they're a little flaky. They're not dependable. Unlike the Knight of Pentacles is very dependable and trustworthy, the Knight of Wands is not so much. So when it's in reverse, it's about learning more about dependability, about trustworthiness, about commitment, about the Knight of Pentacles, taking those small steps each and every day, committing to doing it. It's not just doing it when it feels good. It's like the High Priestess is the inner knowing of, we're just going to use this as an example because it came to mind. It's like, maybe for you, meditation practice is incredibly healthy and feels good to you. Every time you do it, you feel relaxed, you feel centered, you feel more at ease, and maybe your day doesn't quite have the edge to it. Now, and you might want to meditate every single day, at least for 15 minutes every single day, because High Priestess intuition is telling you that is healthy for you. That is good for you. You see the direct benefits of meditating every day. But there's a part of you to learn more about that doesn't commit to meditating every day. The part of you that's a little like, I don't really feel like it. And we all do this. It's like we all have that part of us. It's like, I don't really feel like it. I don't want to do that. I'm too busy, or I don't want to do this. Or you make a million excuses as to why you're not going to meditate every day. And I'm going to say, in this example, you have plenty of time to meditate. Let's just say you have plenty of time. You could easily meditate for 15 minutes a day if you wanted to. If you wanted to commit to that, if you wanted to be dependable and grow that aspect of yourself, you could do it in this scenario. But you're choosing not to, because you're choosing just to go to what feels good in the moment. It's like, that when you sit down to meditate, it might not feel like the most amazing thing to do in that moment. But if you think about the consequences down the road, an hour down the road, you're going to feel better. That's the difference between the King of the Knight of Pentacles in this reading and the Knight of Wands. It's the Knight of Wands is for immediate gratification. Immediately, this feels amazing and I love it. I'm just going to do it. Damn the consequences. The Knight of Pentacles is, this might not be fun or glamorous or exciting in the beginning, but it is going to pay off and feel that way in the end. So there's definitely more to learn here, Aquarius, about that relationship. Whew, that was a lot for just the beginning of the month. So now we're moving into, but this is getting a little bit more clear here. Now we're moving in more the middle of the month, and you have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. So there is a new opportunity here. It's a relationship. Now this relationship can be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship, business partnership, even maybe a new manager or boss. But there's a relationship showing up. And when I see the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse, you're very resistant to seeing a new opportunity within this relationship and a new path opening up connected to this relationship. Because it's like you're resistant. Like you don't want to see the new opportunity, and you sure don't want to be the fool and just take this new path. Like it's a new opportunity, a fresh new start. Let's go. It's like you're very hesitant and very resistant to it. And it is tied up to this relationship. So let's see what this relationship is about. So let's see here. Oh, the Star. Oh. Okay, you got two. The Star Well, there you are, Aquarius. So you're in your reading here. The Star, the Ace of Wands. Okay. You've got two aces here, but the Ace of Wands is upright, so this is good. One more for the Two of Cups. Yeah, so the reason why you're resistant to taking this new opportunity for going for this fresh new start, this fresh new path concerning this relationship is because there is more healing to do. There is definitely some big healing, big heart healing. It feels like tied up to whatever this relationship is, whoever this person is, in order for you to be able to see or open up to the new opportunity and the fresh path that is unfolding. But it's going to take some healing here, but it is a new beginning. It is new beginning energy all over it. A new beginning energy that is tangible, something that's going to feel, oh yeah, Judgment and Eight of Wands. Something that's going to feel more exciting. It's going to feel fresh. It's going to feel a little passionate. Like it's going to feel really good. Like you're going to have all the motivation and desire that you want to do it, to take this opportunity, to take this new path after you've done the healing work. But the healing work is absolutely required with this relationship. And once you open up to the healing work, I feel like things are going to open up a little differently because you're going to have the Judgment here, which this is more of a crossroads energy. But you're not allowing yourself to see the crossroads just yet because there is more healing left to do, and that's okay. It takes as long as it takes. But as you continue to do the healing work, there's the new beginnings and new opportunities that are going to open up here. And it's going to give you the opportunity to choose, to make a choice at this crossroad moment, to make a choice. And it's going to happen, I think, quicker than you think it's going to happen. And the Eight of Wands is very quick moving energy. That means people could be coming at you a little bit with messages that's going to potentially help you make this decision at this crossroads. It might help you navigate this a little bit and help you make the decisions that you are ready to make because it's going to come at you pretty quickly, but it's going to be after you've done the healing work. So I do get the sense here that you might feel some overwhelm here because you've got the Chariot and the Knight of Swords going on about how fast information is going to be coming in, but just know it's going to be after you've done some big healing work. And you're still going to do the healing work, but it's going to come at a time where I feel like you can do this. Like you're ready kind of thing. And you'll know, because you got the High Priestess here, you're very connected to your intuition. You'll know, but I think it's going to feel different. And I feel like you're going to be able to turn the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles right side up after some of this healing work surrounding this relationship. So at the end of the month, I'm kind of liking it though. You've got the Hierophant, you've got the Chariot, which is more balanced, quick moving energy forward, but you're moving right into this anxiety here. So let's dive into this a little bit. Let's go with the Hierophant first. So the Hierophant is a very traditional energy. Let's see here. Temperance. Ooh, all the major arcanas are coming out to play here. So this month has impact. You're gonna feel it for sure. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. With the Hierophant and the Temperance, this is about listening to your intuition, truly listening to that, and it's more like working with your intuition to finding a balance that works for you, for finding, like you're mixing together tradition. So what you've always done traditionally, or your traditional mindset or belief system or commitments that you've made in the past or right now. It's like you're working with what you've committed to now, your traditional mindset now, what you believe now, and you're integrating those beliefs with new beliefs or new information from your intuition. It's like this really pretty blending process of the truth from your intuition with where you are now with your traditional beliefs, with what you've committed to already, and you're finding a way to make that work. It's not something you can force. The temperance is not about force. It is about going with the flow, in a sense, to finding. There's the Ace of Pentacles again, and it's upright. Like I said, I feel like you're going to turn the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool upright when you do this healing work, or continue to do the healing work that you're doing. But it's like you're blending two things together to make it work. It's not about flipping the table. It's about blending with where you are and what you currently have committed to and what you currently believe with the information your intuition is telling you, and blending it to find what's right and what works for you. It's a blending process, not a flipping the table and starting over process kind of thing. Not yet, anyway. Not quite yet. You just got to find something that works for you. You know, and it could be this consistency, like find something that you can do every day that works for you, that blends your intuition with where you are right now, with what you're dealing with life stuff, that works, that facilitates your healing, that helps you, you know, feel more centered, more calm, moon gazing, fire gazing, that kind of thing. Like, what can you mix together and blend together to help you navigate where you are right now? It's like, meet yourself where you are now, and what are some tangible, realistic steps that you can do every day that help you, that are in alignment with your intuition. So you can see the new beginning here, because this is a very beautiful new beginning here. Yeah, a new beginning in happiness. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's not about flipping the table. It's about blending two things together and finding what works for you right now, based on where you are right now, that's in alignment with happiness. Like a new beginning in happiness here. I love that. I love that. All right, so this is good. I'm gonna do all three here because I get a weird, not a weird, but something. Clarify the Chariot. There's something about moving forward in a balanced way. Because you do run right into the anxiety and the fear here and the worry. But let me see. Clarify the Chariot. Okay. Ugh, these cards. The Ace of Cups. My gosh, you've got three of. Oh no. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you've got three of the four aces. So you're missing the Ace of Swords, which is is clarity. You're missing some of the clarity here. Yeah. You're missing yeah. You're missing the aha moment, the clarity, the inner truth, the inner knowing, because it's a little cloudy, but I feel like that's what the stars is working on. And that's what you're resisting a little bit here, is new ideas about it. So it's like you're resisting the truth a little bit because you're not ready to accept the truth, or you're not ready to take action from that place, King of Swords, so you're just resisting it. So that would make sense as to why the Ace of Swords is not on the table, because you don't have that clarity or that aha moment yet, because you're not quite ready for it. You've got some more healing work to do, like we were talking about around the Knights, like we were talking about earlier, around the resistance to new ideas. Some of that healing work around this relationship. Now, for the Chariot, you have the Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the Emperor. That's that little twinge. Like the Chariot doesn't feel free to me in this reading, because usually they feel free and moving forward quickly and confidently and balanced. And you're not quite there yet. You're getting there because you're doing the healing work. It's like the balance of, with the Emperor, and this kind of is drawing me back to the Hierophant a little bit here, is I feel like there's a tendency here to go back, not to go back, but to do things and to approach situations like you've always done in the past. Although I feel like the High Priestess, that it hasn't worked out so great for you in the past. But you still have this tendency to be a little, and I'm saying this with love because this is Hierophant and the Emperor, a little stuck in your ways about it. A little my way or the highway, a little bit of I've always done it this way. I felt like this when I was 16 years old. I felt like this when I was 25 years old. And I'm going to feel like this when I'm 85 years old. I've always done it this way. This is who I am. This has always worked for me in the past. And I am, by damn it, that's who I am, period, end of story. Is it who you are right now? I mean, that's the question. And that might be also some of this resistance to new ideas about this situation, because you might be very attached to who you've always been versus who you are right now. And it's going to take some strength here. It's going to take your heart. It's going to take an open heart. And it's going to take some strength for you to truly open up, realize the truth of where you're at right now and who you are right now. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to be different. It is okay. That's part of the process. That's the evolution process. It's okay to not want the same things you did at 25 as you do at 35 or 45 or 55. It's okay to change what you want every year, every month. As long as you're staying in tune with your intuition and it's coming from an authentic place, that's all right. That's just growth. So I do get a sense of stubbornness here, which is it feels like it's impeding a little bit of how you're moving forward. And in what direction you're moving forward. Are you doing the same things you've always done, but expecting different results? Or are you truly embracing, all right, I've changed my mind about this. I've changed my mind about commitment. I've changed my mind about relationships. I've changed my mind about what I want, what I value. I've changed my mind about kids, not having kids, marriage, getting married, not getting married, relationships, being in a relationship, being single, traveling, not traveling. I mean, that can vary and change when you're at different phases of your life. And I feel like you're just ushering in a new life phase, and it might be really easy to hang on to the old when there's something else new opening up that's requiring your intuition, your heart, and what truly makes you happy. Yeah. All right, Aquarius. All right, let's do I'm going to clarify the Nine of Swords too. I get the sense that you're worried and you're very anxious about this. It's because you care so much about this. You care about yourself. You care about this person you're tied up to here. You care a lot about it. And that alone can create worry and anxiety. Yeah. Because the Hierophant and the Emperor are very, very stubborn, stuck in their ways. So be mindful. Check in with this maybe stubborn energy if you feel that way. Or if you have the tendency to go, well, it's always been that way. So it's in the same category as, well, I was raised that way. So, it's like when you grow up and you've been doing something the same way your whole life, and then someone comes in and they go, why do you do it that way? Well, I don't know, because I've always done it that way. Yeah, but is that the best way now? Is there an easier way? Kind of thing. So maybe play devil's advocate with yourself a little bit and go, yeah, why am I like this? Have I just always done it this way? Why have I always done it this way? Is it working for me now? And if it's working for you now and it's getting you the results that you want, fabulous. Keep doing it, whatever it is. But if it's not working for you and it's not getting the results you want and it's not in alignment with your intuition and your highest good, then ask yourself, where did it come from and why do you keep doing it? Get curious. All right, Nine of Swords here. And then we're going to tap. Okay, there it is. I need a bigger table. 5 of Cups. Yes. Death. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Oh, but you're coming out of it. Okay. So there is absolutely a sense of loss here. Like, the 5 of Cups comes in not only with loss, like you're just losing everything, but it feels like regret. It comes in with a bit of regret feeling here. So you might be dealing with some loss, some regrets on how you've handled things, or regret on decisions you may have made. It's kind of how it's coming in. But nonetheless, that's all part of the grieving process, because this is a grieving process. All that to be said, you are moving into big time death and transformation energy. So you are truly evolving and growing. And this is a new phase of your life. Like, this feels like a new phase. And that might be why you're so worried and stressed about it, and why you may feel like you're just a fish out of water, because what you've always been your whole life doesn't feel right in this new phase. So now you're like, am I going to cling to this Emperor Hierophant energy, to what I've always known? Or am I going to be more of the temperance and mix and learn and grow and expand and transform? And how do I do that? So yeah, you're in big time transformation energy. What I do like is you are coming out of it. The 6 of Swords is telling me you're moving out of this a little bit. It's going to get a little easier. It's going to get a little calmer at the end of May. So at the very end of May, you're going to be moving into calmer waters a little bit, moving into more peace. It feels a little bit more like peace. Like you're going to find a little bit more peace within yourself, to be at ease a little bit more, to help you take this new opportunity, or take these new beginnings, or to take this new path that's unfolding. What a month, Aquarius. Ooh. All right. Big time energy here. Lots of, yeah. How many major? Let's go. Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have got 10 major arcana cards for just the month of May. Yeah, this is big. But be easy on yourself. This is big time change. This is big change. The universe is supporting you through it. It's big time change here. It has a major impact on you. Like this is not subtle. So if you feel like, if you have the tendency to be like, I should be better than this, or I should be further along than this, or I should be handling it better than what you're doing, consider that that's just inner talk. That's inner critical talk. And to truly accept that you're doing an amazing job with where you're at, with what you're dealing with the amount of change you're going through. You're doing the best you can with where you are. You are where you are, and that's okay. You are going through some big changes. Big time. And that doesn't mean smooth sailing. With healing work and shadow work and inner child work, we all know they're not putting that type of work on pillows and t-shirts. No. They're putting the end results, those expressions and healing work and where I'm at, and I'm at one with the universe and happy, healthy, all that good stuff. Yeah, they're putting the end result on t-shirts and pillows, but they're not putting what it actually is when you're doing the healing work on t-shirts and pillows and wearing that proudly, because it's hard work. It's gritty work. It takes strength to do it. It is worth it, and you are doing it. So have some patience, be kind to yourself, learn more about how you can incorporate more consistent actions in your daily life, fire gazing, moon gazing, and patience, to help you navigate this month. So we're going to tap on that. We're going to tap on patience and just relaxing a little bit, calming and centering yourself, practicing self-soothing practices every day. So let's go. If you're new to tapping, check out the link below to learn more. But if not, just jump in with us and let's tap, shall we? Let's go. Side of the hand. Even though I'm going through some really big changes, even though I feel frustrated, even though I feel unsafe, unsettled, angry, and even though I feel a grave sense of loss, that's okay. I am where I am, and that's okay. I'm doing the best I can with where I'm at, and I am choosing to accept this. And I'm choosing to practice patience with myself and with others. And I'm ready to calm and center myself. I'm ready to gaze at the moon. And I'm ready to recharge by sunlight. I'm ready for more balance. So even though I feel lots of resistance to doing some of the things that are best for me, that's okay too. That's just part of the process. It's part of the unfolding. And I'm ready just to relax a little bit. I'm ready just to let go a little bit. And I'm ready to practice patience. Because the truth is, it's unfolding exactly the way it needs to. That's in alignment with my highest and best good. And I'm willing to recognize that. And I'm willing to accept that I'm doing the best I can. And that's good enough. That's all I need to do. And I know I'm doing the best I can. And I'm choosing to accept this. I'm choosing to practice patience. And I'm choosing to allow the path to unfold in the speed and in the timing that it wants to. I am ready to be calm and centered. I am ready to feel vitality and inspiration. I'm ready just to be okay. I'm okay with where I'm at. I'm okay with my learning process. I'm okay practicing patience. And I'm okay being more at ease with myself. It's all working out for me. I'm willing to trust the process and gestation period. Because I know that this is for my best and highest good. And that I am moving more towards happiness each and every day. So I'm willing to let go. I'm willing just to let go a little bit. I am where I am, and that's okay. I am patient. I am kind. I am loving. I am trustworthy. I am radiant. I am exciting. I am loving, and I am lovable. It's okay. All will be revealed in due time. It's okay. I'm okay. Okay, Aquarius, take a deep breath in. Whew, and let that go. Whew. Well, that was a big reading. That was a big reading, Aquarius. So, woo, cheers to your month. Just remember, if you remember nothing else from these readings, this reading, remember this. Practice patience with yourself and others. Moon gaze, fire gaze. That's going to help you navigate this. So I'm sending you love and hugs. I'm wishing you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.